Okay, we're gonna look at the patch notes here. Huge patch notes just came out. Oh, I don't want to double up on myself. There we go. We're gonna look at the patch notes. Dueling Fates 7.07 is out. A lot of stuff has changed apparently. I haven't looked at them yet. Some people have spoiled a couple points for me. Like I know Techies is kind of getting buffed. And I know they're introducing a new game mode, taking away a couple items. Anyway. Hey, Temp. What's up, man? What is going on? Well, you know what? Let's move the chat. Move the chat over here. Anyway, I'm excited to have a look at it. This is gonna be, well, I better change. Hold on, I gotta change my video. Gotta change my dashboard. Because I think right now it says I'm playing Overwatch, and I'm not playing Overwatch right now. Let me change this for a second. Dota 2. 7.07 update reaction. There we go. Updating information. There. Let's see if that changes. Hopefully it should change soon. Alright, let's get into it. What are we in store for? That's the big question, eh? 2 new heroes. I'm gonna turn the sound down a bit. Yeah, let's turn the sound off. Let's just turn the sound off completely. I don't think we need the music. Or do we need something more epic sounding? What about something categories classical. Here we go. Go for this one. Yeah, that's a bit more like it. I like that. I know it's a huge patch. It just might be. Just might be bigger than Talents. Pangolier. It kind of looks like Puss in Boots. It's a Puss in Boots character. Melee, carry, nuker. Not difficult to play, apparently. 1 out of 3. Is that what that means? Durable, disabler, escape. What? What can't he do? He's durable, but he's a nuker? What? The men and women that make up the Niven Gallants live a life of swordplay, chandelier swinging, and tawdry romance. And while all adhere to their creed that a life of adventure is the only life worth living, the exploits of Dante Panlin still manage to raise the eyebrows of even the most hedonistic of swordsmen. There is no monster he won't slay, no creature he won't woo, no tyrant he won't stand against, and no noble immune to his silver tongue. Sounds pretty cool. Swashbuckle. Dashes to assaulting. Dashes to a new position, assaulting enemies in the target direction with multiple quick thrusts, dealing physical damage and applying on-hit effects. Can I select? Here we go. Will it not play it for me? What's wrong? Why won't you load? Come on. Anyway, we'll just read them. Shield crash. Jumps in the air. Slams back to the ground. Enemies around him are damaged. Grant him temporary damage reduction. The more heroes he hits. Okay, that's where the durability comes from. Heart Piercer. Pangolier reads his enemies perfectly, deftly slipping his blade past defenses. Slow target, fully negate enemy armor for a short delay. See, man, fully negate enemy armor. Alright. His ult curls into a magic immune ball, thunders forward, damaging and stunning enemies. He hits. Shield crash can also be used while this ability is active to jump over obstacles. What? Brief channeling period. Well, that's cool. I wish I could see it. Maybe it'll show it to me next time. Dark Willow. A bit harder to play. Range, support, nuker, disabler, escape. Okay. So, seems a bit like Puck, in a way. These marks won't know what hit 'em. Children love telling stories about the whimsical adventures of fairies. That's because children don't know that most fairies are spiteful jerks. And in the world of spiteful fairies, there are few names spoken of with more contempt than Mireska Sunbreeze. Oh, so she's like Puck. She reminds me of like Puck from Midsummer Night's Dream tale. Born to a Fey merchant king, Mireska grew up in Revtel, a cutthroat nation where manipulation and murder were the norm. But while she was quite adept at navigating the etiquette, unspoken laws, and social rituals that permeated every element of her life, she found the whole thing rather boring. So Mireska did what most rebellious children do. Burned down her family estate and set off with her pet wisp Jex to live the life of a wandering drifter. Wow, kind of evil. I don't know. I don't know if we'll have enough people to do a 5-stack. We'll see, pasties. We'll see. Bramble Maze. Creates a maze of brambles that latch onto enemies who walk into a thicket, damaging them and applying a root. Okay, that's pretty cool. Lockdown. Shadow Realm recedes into the Shadow Realm, becoming untargetable and gaining increasing bonus magic damage for next attack the longer she remains in the shadows. Like Puck. Oh, by the way, when I said Puck earlier, I meant the Puck from Shakespeare, not the Puck from Dota already. Cursed Crown. 4-second delay. Okay, she has 5 skills. After 4-second delay, are stunned. Okay, AoE stun. But it's targeted. Dark Willow's dealing damage to nearby enemies. Cannot be used while Terrorize is active. Terrorize, okay. So Bedlam, that's kind of like Wisp's thing. But maybe you don't have to be quite as accurate. Dark Willow's companion Jex strikes fear into her enemies, causing them to run towards their home fountain. Huh. So you could make them run a very specific direction. That's kind of cool. Wonder how long that lasts for. Alright, also in this update. Immortal Bundle. Of course, you gotta make that cash. And it's not gonna show them to me. That's pretty cool. What if I reload this page? There, now it'll show it to me. Oh, now it's working for whatever reason. So let's look at the abilities again. That's pretty far. How about this one? Alright. Heart Piercer. So that's probably a passive. Rolling Thunder. Interesting. Interesting. And he's magic immune too. Damaging and stunning. Alright, let's look at Dark Willow's abilities. Bramble Maze. AoE target. Cool. Shadow Realm. Becoming untargetable. Gaining bonus magic damage for her next attack. Interesting. So you can still move around, unlike Puck. Cursed Crown. 4-second delay. That's a long delay, though. Let's see, do you channel it? No, you just throw it once. Okay, it's instant. Bedlam. Wow, that does a lot of damage. Doesn't last long, though. Doesn't last long. Terrorize. How long will they run for? That's the question. Seems like a pretty long time. But that's the ult. I hope it's a low cooldown because, I mean, it is kind of a disable. I mean, these heroes remind me of League heroes. QW into ult, Bramble Maze, Shadow Realm. I mean, you can see all of these, or not. Yeah, you can kind of sync all of these. If you go Bramble Maze into Bedlam and then. Oh, but you can't do Bedlam and Terrorize together. So what you do is you Bramble Maze, and then you follow it up with the Cursed Crown. And then you, while they're stunned... And there's a lot of stuns. She's got a lot of stuns. 60-second cooldown, Bedlam's 20. Alright. Thank you for the info. Immortal Bundle... Okay, I don't really care about the items so much. You know I've always been about gameplay, not the cosmetics. Ranked 6-month seasonal system. Interesting, so they're making it seasonal. What? Okay, that looks a lot like League ranking kind of things. Alright then. Guide system upgrade. Learn tab. That's kind of cool. It's always good to learn more. Turbo mode. Now this I heard about. This I'm excited for. So this new game mode called Turbo mode keeps the same rules as all pick, but shortens the match time. Sorry, I keep rubbing. I'm not picking my nose, I'm itching it. Granting more gold and XP to heroes, making defensive towers weaker, reducing spawn time. Buy anywhere shop system. That's cool. Casual, quick matches, perfect for trying new heroes and strategies or introducing friends to Dota in a more forgiving environment. I like this. I think this is an important step for Dota to really engage new players and to kind of like bring back old players like myself who don't want to spend an hour and a half in a match. I want to do like a 20-25 minute game. That's ideal for me. That's what I want to do. What else do we have here? Ability draft update. You know I like AD. New draft interface. Now, if they could combine Turbo mode with ability draft, that'd be cool. Turbo mode reminds me a bit of that arcade game Ham that was out for a while. I think it's still out, but I don't know what support it has. You can update a completely new draft interface. You can now swap the hotkey order of abilities and chat with teammates during the draft. Support for 15 previously unusable heroes. Cool. Basically making it better. Ooh, they remodeled it. Nice. I mean, I thought AA was alright, but I like ambient abilities if you can kind of make them glow more. That's pretty cool. Hey, Sony. Yeah, I think it would, for sure. Ping wheel. With new additions to ping functionality, players have more communication tools. Ping wheel, that's interesting. So I guess you just hold your alt or whatever. Map and mini-map, and will be accompanied by a location callout and team chat. Cool. I like that. That's a good idea. The more ways you can communicate with non-communicative players, or people who don't speak your language, the better, especially with a very global game like this. Alright, Arcana. Gameplay updates. Here's the meat of the matter. I'll pick drafting. It's changed. Middle lane no longer has an additional melee creep. Creeps will now meet closer to each team's respective safe lanes. Okay, so the safe lanes are going to be even safer. I can't see them meeting too much closer. Denies XP reduced. Oh. Wait. Does that mean like you get... Okay, alright. So I'm not sure if that means they're making denies more savage, or if they're making denies more forgiving. I feel like they're making it more forgiving. Denies XP granted to the enemy. The wording is weird. Maybe you guys can help me out with this. I'm doing good, man. Thanks for asking. How have you been? Neutral killing. Total wave XP increased. Okay. So they're making the game a bit faster with the more XP. Alright. Melee creep bounty increased by 4. So they're increasing the overall XP of the game. They're increasing the overall gold of the game. You can see they're wanting to make the game faster. They realizing games are lasting too long. They're trying to make it more like League, which necessarily, like Sony said, isn't bad, but it is different. They sense like, I think they have a good feeling for like what people want. XP range. See, XP range increased again. More experience. Reduced leveling experience requirements for the first 3 levels. But they did increase tower 1 HP. Okay, so backdooring is a little harder for the first tower. Heroes now start with a TP scroll. Ooh! TP scrolls start on a cooldown at the beginning of the game. Wait, so does this mean you can't buy a TP and TP out instantly? Because that kind of affects like Techie's gameplay, for example. I'm wondering. Or if only that scrolls on cooldown. Be interesting to know. Shrines and glyphs. Removed shrines from base. Wow. Glyph causes your creeps to be invulnerable. Okay. Extra siege creep now spawns at 30 minutes instead of 40 minutes. Again, making the game faster. Siege creep HP increased by 50, so it'll down things faster. Not going to bore you guys with their armor mechanics. Removed. Ancient. Okay, so the ancient HP got more than doubled. But tier 4 tower HP regen. I didn't know tier 4 tower had an HP regen. Yeah. Reworked mid lane for Dire. Okay, so a whole bunch of map changes, which we'll get a better look for once we actually see it. Made multiple miscellaneous tree and line of sight adjustments. Adjusted ramp to Dire safe lane jungle to be narrower. Blah 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 blah. Third Roshan kill now drops a single-use consumable refresher orb. What? Cooldown is independent from refresher orb. We could stack refresher orbs. Holy crap. Holy crap, that's huge. That's massive. Wow. Hero respawn timer for level 1 to 5 rescaled from 8, 10, So reduced respawn time. The first few levels. Level 5 still the same. Neutrals now sleep at night. They have 0 aggro range while sleeping. Wow. Removed special neutral pull aggros. Exceptions on heroes. Neutral lane creep now based on which they spawn in. Captain's mode has an extra ban. 6 bans in total now. That'll affect competitive for sure. Illusions. Okay, only abilities. Okay, good to know, Pasties. Thank you. Roshan Slam. Oh, okay. Illusions now deal 80% less damage to Roshan. I always thought that was weird how Roshan would just kill an illusion instantly. Although it does affect a lot of heroes being able to kill him faster, but 80% less damage. Not too bad. Fountain damage increased. I guess that's to reduce diving at the end to prolong the game. So again making the game shorter. Fountain mana regen increased. HP regen increased, making the game faster. Hex can no longer be dispelled. Removed the remaining unique attack modifiers. Wow. Lifesteal is no longer a UAM. It stacks additively. Arcane Orb is no longer... Wow. Wow. Okay. Alright. No more UAMs. That's kind of nuts. What do you guys think about that? Removed a lot of cliffing possibility. You can see enemy mana and HP regen values now. Regen rune changed to percentage. Okay. That's good, I guess. True abilities. Alright, item changes. Courier cost increased to 200. Wow. Okay. Ground courier movement increased though. Flying courier increased a bit. Courier can no longer refill bottle. Courier can no longer be purchased more than once, so that prevents double courier purchases, I guess, in case that's an accident. Flying courier has now courier shield instead of haste ability. Okay. Interesting. I don't know. I really like having the haste on a courier, though. Courier now upgrades automatically at 3 minutes. You don't purchase it anymore. That making the game faster. Save money. And you don't have to yell at your teammates to upgrade it. Anyway, I think that's good. Observer rewards, miscellaneous, blah, 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 blah. Item reworked. Longer cast range for Ether Lens. A whole bunch more mana. I guess it's still made the same, though. Remove the spell amplification. There it is. Okay, so Ether Lens doesn't amplify spells anymore. I don't know. I liked it. Battle Fury. Yeah, support buffs for sure. To get more people to play support. I can back that up. Battle Fury. Recipe changed. Cleave distance increased. Okay. Reduced boots of speed. Huh. Bloodstone recipe changed. Initial charges increased. Oh, it no longer heals in an area around your hero. I was always so nice. I would always get so benefited when one of my teammates died with a bloodstone. That was really nice. Anyway. Flutter duration reduced. Flutter no longer disables evasion. Okay, that's interesting. Desolator armor reduced from 7 to 6. No longer dispels. No longer has charge limits. No longer upgradable. Cooldown increased to 15 seconds. So it's just like a what? It's just like a Rod of Atos now? Why can't you upgrade it? You should be able to upgrade it and, like, increase the slow or something. Man, I really liked having the Dispel and Diffusal Blade. Man, Ricky's gonna be dicked now. Ugh. Drums of Endurance. Projectile speed increased. No longer requires Orb of Venom. Yeah, Orb of Venom for Scotty was just like an extra 275 gold. Like, why even have it? It's already like a 6,000, 5,000, 6,000 gold item. Glimmer Cape. Wraith Band instead of 450 gold recipe. 500 gold recipe. Removed Iron Talon. Okay. Javelin now provides 25% accuracy? What does that mean? So, like, you don't miss is... Okay. Cost reduced. No longer grants plus 10 damage. Accuracy proc now deals 100 magic damage. Interesting. I don't know. It says I don't have Dispel. No longer dispels. It says no longer dispels, so I don't think Diffusal Blade can dispel anything anymore. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, that sounds about right, Pasties. It's just negating evasion. Recipe costs increase. Bashes cannot be evaded. That's cool. That's really cool. Damage proc increased. Bashes cannot be evaded. Okay. Item reworked. Now you need Hyperstone. Javelin. So it's cheaper. Gives attack speed now. 75% accuracy. So you don't actually, it's not 100%. So they're still giving like people like PA a chance. Or like, not PA a chance, but like skills that provide 100% evasion, 25% evasion. If that's how the math works. Pure damage proc, okay. Cannot manually target self with Lincoln Sphere, so they provide you from running around with it already active. But you can still put it on your friends. Yeah, the Diffusal Blade's just a slow now. Recipe change for Magic Wand, whatever. It's cheaper though. Gives you HP regen. Alright, that's not too bad. It reworked Necronomicon. Man, there's a lot of notes. Look, we're only halfway. I'm only halfway down the page at this point, guys. Removed Poor Man's Shield. Wow. Very active. Can now affect buildings. Cost reduced from 325 to 3. Blah, 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 blah. Well, this is just minor stuff. Okay, so Ring of Health, or Soul Ring, used to give 3 health regen and mana regen. Now it gives strength and health regen. No more mana regen. So this is no longer... But there's still a sacrifice cooldown for mana. Okay. So they're making it... I think this will be better for... That's actually better, because you're going to get the health back a lot faster. With the strength? No. No, you'll have a lot more max HP, though. I don't think the 6 strength is going to translate into 1 health regen. If it does, I don't know. I'm a bit behind on the mechanics. Stout Shield's still in, though. New item, Meteor Hammer. Provides strength, intelligence, regen, mana regen, active, channeling, 3 seconds. Summons a meteor that strikes a 300 AoE instance for... That's cool. Applies 6-second debuff that deals 60 damage per second to structures. 115 to non-structures. Cast range 600. You have vision over the impact area for the channel duration. Meteor impact destroys trees. Meteor takes 0.5 seconds to land. That's pretty wizard, man. This is definitely like a mid-game item that a lot of people will use. Who do you think would use this item? Strength, intelligence, HP regen, mana regen. I don't know, maybe like a Sven? Maybe like a support Sven? Maybe maybe Wraith King? I think strength heroes will use this a lot. Who need that yeah, strength heroes. Cool. Although there isn't a proc on it, right? There's not a passive proc. Yeah, true. Ricky could use this. That's a good point. Aeon Disc, new item. 250 health, 250 mana. Status resistance. Reduces the duration of effects like silence, stun. Oh, interesting. For DPS debuffs with slows. So, you guys have been saying it's like League more, but I don't play League, so definitely let me know if the similarities you see, if you see them. You especially, Haggis, I know you play League a lot. Whenever you take damage and are below 80% health, you apply a strong dispel on your hero. And you gain a 2.5 per second buff that reduces all incoming and outgoing damage to 0. Whoa! Whoa. Only triggers on player-based damage. Interesting. Definitely tank-worthy. Wow. 2.5 seconds of invulnerability. Escape much? Hell yeah. Status resist and CC resist cleansing is in League. Okay. Yeah, Bristleback for sure. I wonder if Axe had this, if his spin would count as outgoing damage. I guess it would. I guess it'd have to. New item, Spirit Vessel. What does it do? So it costs 2,800. Another kind of mid-game item. Health, movement speed, stats, armor. 1 mana regeneration. Okay. So it has Earn behavior. So it's like an upgrade to Earn. That's cool. I think Earn has needed an upgrade for a long time. Casting on an enemy target now reduces HP regen and heals by 70%. Really good anti-heal, okay. Drains 3% of the target's current health per second. Casting on an allied target now amplifies HP regen and heals by 20%. So great support item. Increases the target's health by 1% of their current health per second. Ooh. Wow, that's dope. That's really powerful. My music ended. Let's get it going again. Slarker Necro, yeah, maybe. Pocket Heart. Nullifier, 4,700. Bit pricier. Sacred Relic, Helm of Iron Will. 65 damage. Okay, so mostly damage, but has an active. You dispel the target and mutes them for 5 seconds. Is it the new Diffusal? Maybe. Anytime the muted target is attacked, it will be slowed by 100% for 0.4 seconds. Yeah, it's like kind of like Diffusal, but way better. Applies slow on projectile impact. So what's the range? 600. Wow, that's pretty far. Okay. Alright. Alright. So you could catch a ranged hero. You think this Nullifier would be good on Sniper? Yeah, I guess so. Kaya. Man, there's a lot of new big items. Okay, kind of an early game item. 16 intelligence. Here's the spell amp. This is where the spell amp went to this item. 10% spell amp. So like on a Laguna Blade that does like 1,200 damage, that's an extra 120 damage. Not bad. Can you stack them though? That's what I want to know. 10% mana cost, mana loss reduction. Affects things like mana burn, mana break. Multiple instances don't stack. Oh, right in the heart. Let's see. So mana, some formulas were adjusted. I'm not going to read through all this. If you guys really want to know the very specifics, you can look it up yourself. But they just adjusted a lot of small stats. Chemical Rage rescaled. Alright. Strength. Hero changes. Okay, this is what I'm interested in. All hero talent trees have been redesigned. Many new ability-specific talents have been added. So I'm not super up to date with the old talents, but hopefully you guys are. Let's see. I'm trying to scroll through and see if anything just pops out at me. Chilling touch damage. I'm mainly going to look at the level 25 skills. Plus 4% Ice Blast kill threshold is pretty cool. I wish they would show the old ones so I can see what changed. And let me know what if they reworked it really hard. I'd love to know what you guys think. 50-second mana, void cooldown, 30% spell shield. Wow, that's nuts. Arc Warden with lifesteal. Oh, that's huge Spark Wraith damage. Wow. You'll need it at level 25. I always felt it kind of fell off. Level 15. Blink Uncontrollable Illusion. What does that mean? Huh. So I guess you create an illusion where you blink or something? I heard Techie's got some hero reworked. Ooh. Wild Axis spread distance. A lot of changes here. Primal Roar now causes Beastmaster and all his units to gain 30% movement. Call of the Wild is now a single ability. What else changed? 30 movement speed. Rupture cast range reduced from 1,000 to 800. Plus 20 thirst. Track can now be alt-clicked to alert your team to how much gold the target has. Cool. Well, I guess it's more incentive for your team to kill him. I've always thought that was like... I know, like, when you track someone, it shouldn't be extra incentive. It is extra incentive to kill someone, but it shouldn't deter you from, like, the overall picture. Like, you shouldn't get tunnel vision on getting that gold, you know? Broodmother hero reworked. Spin web no longer grants invisibility? What? But the pathing speed buff is no longer removed when taking damage. Okay, interesting. Movement speed reduced. HP of the Spiderling reduced. Yeah, I always found they had way too much HP. Spiderlight HP reduced. 50% magic resistance. Ooh, okay. So you can't clean them up quite as fast with Mjolnir. Or Maelstrom. Spider's HP. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Broodmother's no longer is invisible. Attack range increased. Clinks. Strafe duration. Searing arrow multi-shot. Reworked strafe. Now gives you attack speed for 3 seconds. You automatically dodge up to 3 projectiles. Stepping to the side slightly upon impact. Strafe ends if you lose the 3 stacks. Interesting. Okay. So in that 3 seconds, if you get hit 3 times, it's gone. But I feel like in that situation, you're always chasing like a melee person down. You're chasing someone down who doesn't have time to turn around and attack you right away. So I feel like that point is kind of moot. Cooldown. Cooldown's changed. 15-second cooldown. I'm looking at hero reworks mainly. Let's see. Poison Touch has changed. Splashes on nearby targets. Okay. Disruptor, blah, 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 blah. So here Techie's got a lot changed. Let's go check out my man Techie's. Juggernaut is no longer silenced while using Blade Fury, but still cannot cast Omni Slash. But he can cast Ward while he's... Doing Blade Fury. Okay. Mana leak, cast ranged reduced. Kunkka is no longer restricted from using Quelling Blade. Alright, cool. Chain Thrust is now reflected on initial projectile impact rather than on cast time. Ice Armor Slow rescaled. Man, yeah, they changed all the talents, or at least adjusted a lot of them. Wonder why, though. Again, trying to make the game faster? You want to see Dark Seer 25 talent? Here. Parallel wall or plus 150 ion shell damage. Is that 150 ion shell damage per tick? Because if so, that's insane. But the parallel wall is a cool idea. What do you have, like 2 like this? Yeah. I'd take the ion shell damage. That's what I'd take. Hell yeah. Just run around, ripping into people. Get a cooldown reduction on ion shell and just cast it on your friends. Man, that'd be crazy. Let's look for techies here. Alright. Proximity mines reduced from 50. Bounty reduced. Damage increased. Cooldown. Blast off damage. Interesting. Yeah. Terrorblade. Ravage AoE increased 1250. So that makes like blinking out of the Ravage a lot harder. Or blinking over the Ravage to him. Or just escaping him. Ravage speed reduced slightly. So it'll be a longer skill, longer duration. Tiny hero reworked. Base HP regen increased by 1. Blah 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 blah. Remove scepter. What? Remove credit exterior. Tree grab. Targets a tree to use in attacks. What? Extends attack range to 350 range. Each hit deals 25 more base damage to units. Weird. I feel like that's a nerf. I feel like that's a super nerf. Grow grants you status resist, increased base damage, movement, reduces attack speed. Tree grab gives you a secondary ability. When you grab a tree, it lets you throw your tree at a target unit, proccing your attack on it and splashing 70% damage onto a 250 area. Cast range 1000. Well, okay, that's not so bad. That might not be a nerf then, because you use up like on level 4. You save 1 hit and then you throw your tree. So you hit 4 times and you use your 5th to throw it, and it does AoE damage. Ags, but only every 16 seconds, yeah. Guess you'll save a bit of money. Tree and Protector. 35% XP gain. Underlord. Undying. Man, there's just so many changes to soak in right now. Alright, the reworked Viper. Let's look at that. Movement reduced. Corrosive skin. Is this a nerf? This looks like a nerf. Oh, but the poison attack is better, I think. DPS. Cooldown. Oh, there's a cooldown on it. Okay, interesting. And the mana cost is huge. So you do more. It's kind of like so it's like they combined it with Nether Toxin. Nether Toxin releases poison onto the targeted area, deals damage over time, applies break to those standing in that area. Huh. 5-second cooldown. 900 cast range. Mana cost 75. Yeah. Any other... Oh, here we go. Focus fire now allows Wind Ranger to move while attacking the focus fire target. What? Focus fire attack speed is reduced, though. Wraith King. Here we go. This is some more meaty stuff. Strength gain reduced. Mortal Strike is changed. Hero Chance rescaled. Crit rescaled. Grants a percentage to kill a non-player, non-ancient unit in one hit and gain a charge counter. Can cast Mortal Strike to summon skeletons equal to the number of charges you have. Skeletons are not bound to you and will auto-attack targets they find. Okay, you can't control them. So don't worry, if you play Wraith King, you won't have to push many more buttons. Activation. Skeletons are summoned once per 0.25 seconds. First is immediate. Note, if you have Vampiric, you lifesteal as if your attack dealt enough damage to kill the creep. Casting Hellfire Blast on target will order all skeletons to attack that target. Okay. It's no longer Wraithfire Blast, it's Hellfire Blast. But they still have it right here as Wraithfire? Okay. Reincarnation casts Wraithfire Blasts. Like in an AoE, I guess? Alright, also in this update, user interface, cosmetics, ability draft, bug fixes. Wow. It's a lot to take in. It's a lot to soak in. I'd love to know what you guys think. Anyway, that's it for this live stream and this video that I'm going to upload. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, live streaming tomorrow. No, you know what time it is. It's on my Twitch page. Anyway, I'll see you guys then. Thanks for tuning in. Whew. I haven't played Dota in a long time, but even I know this is huge. Huge. Huge.